Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley. I am the mom of 2 boys and I do all sorts of lifestyle and cleaning content on my channel. So if that is what you like, please make sure you hang around, like, subscribe to this video, and just hang out with me more. Today, as you can see from the title, we are going to be decluttering my bathroom. This is my little master bathroom. A little backstory, we moved here to North Carolina from San Diego almost a year ago now, which is crazy. And I set up my side of our sink, and now I feel like it's getting crazy just being busy and running around. I have kind of let the system that I set up go to the wayside. So today we are going to be reorganizing all of that. I think I might even tackle my makeup brushes as well, have them like washing while I declutter my side of the sink. So let me really quick show you guys how the sink is looking right now and what system I sort of have going on. This is what our sink vanity area looks like. It's a single sink, as you guys can see. We have 2 cabinets here and then these 2 drawers open. Everyone has this drawer underneath their sink that does nothing. Yeah, so this drawer, this is not a drawer. It just, whatever, it just looks like a drawer. But this is my cabinet, and then this is Derek's side of the cabinet. When you open it up, you can see that this is like his one basket under here, and this is all of my chaos underneath here. I also took all the drawers, so, oh my gosh, there we go. I took this drawer and I took over this drawer as well, which is fine because he said he doesn't really need a ton of space. Oh my gosh, you can even see my straightener is in his side of the thing. So my goal is to get all of this pulled out and get it back organized. I think I'm going to at least go through this and like throw out trash and figure out if I have any of my stuff thrown inside of his side. And then I'm going to reset up the system. As you guys can see here, I have some bins under here. This thing is also very short, so I was looking at some shelving to go in here, but like I don't think any of the standard size shelves that you like roll in here will fit. So this basket system I think is gonna have to work for now, but I'm going to pull all of this out and then we will go through it together. One of these bags really quick. I don't even know what this is. Harris Teeter. Grabbed a Harris Teeter bag so that I could go through, like have somewhere to put the trash. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of big trash, so this should be okay. But as you guys can see, this was like what the system was looking like. The drawer is empty now. This is the system I had, which I think still works. I just need to be better at putting things where they go. So this one right here, I think I'm going to get all these bobby pins out of here and sort them back in here. I do have like a little zipper bag that I can use for something. Maybe I'll put my earrings in this one. And then I have a lot of these little like hair decor things for my, when I get braids or I do twists. And so I can put those back in their little compartment, which I have right here. So I think, like I said, there's a good system. This can go back with my nail stuff. I have like 8 million of these, you'll see. I have some down there too that I got on Amazon, so I can put this back where it goes. So yeah, there's just pretty much everything in here now. Oh, here's some more trash. Pretty much everything in here I have now I can keep, and then I will be able to get some of the stuff from under there into here. So yeah, let me get this put back in the drawer real quick and get it all nice and organized. now that I have finished this drawer, so little update, I still have these hair things like the scrunchie, headband, my thing for to pull my hair back for makeup. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just slide this in here because this is where I will grab it from. I'm going to go in here and go into my makeup bag and get out my brushes. Okay, guys, we listen and we don't judge, okay? This is my makeup bag. It is complete chaos. A lot of stuff in here doesn't even have covers on it, but yes, so this is how it's looking right now. My brushes, some of them are here. The ones I use every day are in here, so those are the ones I'm gonna wash. And as you can see, they are super, super dirty. So we're gonna clean those. I'm also going to declutter my makeup and then get my brushes drying, and then we will finally get into this cabinet down here. How much crap was in my brushes. So I'm finally done cleaning the sponges now. The brushes were disgusting, but these took so long to clean. Now, I know that you can just go out and buy new ones. I did throw away a couple, but I figured that if I could get them clean, I would reuse them and extend their life. These aren't super inexpensive ones. A couple of these were like not cheap, so I figured I would wash them out and make them better. And then I just cleaned the major brushes that I use all of the time, which is these 4 brushes. I use all the time. So those are the ones that I cleaned. I am very simple when it comes to makeup. This look that I have right now is like pretty much my go-to look. So it doesn't take a lot of makeup for me to accomplish that. So that's why I don't have a whole lot of makeup. That's also why I tend to not keep up with it, because if you guys watch my vlogs or any of my other videos, you see that like some days I have on makeup, which is usually only on Sunday when we go to church or if we go out as a family. And the other days I'm pretty much just rocking no makeup. So I'm going to, now that the brushes are done, I'm going to let them sit out here. And then I'm going to go ahead and tackle this drawer over here to the left. I think I said I was going to go under here, but I need to figure out what's going on in that left drawer first, so then I can figure out what I need to do in the bottom drawer. I also want to tell you guys that I do use some version of Dawn dish soap. This is like the generic brand of Dawn dish soap. And then I use extra virgin olive oil. That's what I had in the mason jar that I poured in the sink. And then I also use put my sponges in here. I don't know exactly why it works, but it works amazing. You also can like buy a brush cleaner, but I figured I always have olive oil, always have dish soap. So I just pour a little bit into a jar and then I put my brush in there and it cleans them right away. It also keeps the brushes like moist because you have the oil in there. So that's just a little hack for you guys. That might work for you.
I'm so used to my own heartbeat, back and forth against the night. I could not surrender to my cold fears, knowing someone's out there, you were out there waiting just for me. Wake up in my arms. How I love it when you take all of my parts. Then you're running with my explored design and the love that brought us here. Now when I wake, no matter the space, I know that I'm home. And I will not run, and I will not hide my love.
So we have this big old bag of trash here. So I'm just gonna set this out here. It's funny because I was like, oh, I won't need a lot of trash. I have a lot of trash. How did I have that much trash? Okay, so let's very quickly go through this. My whole entire countertop is a disaster now. So I will give this a quick wipe down and touch up. But for now, I'm just going to leave my brushes and stuff out here drying. I might put them on that windowsill so they get a little more heat, so they can dry a little bit faster, but this is where they're gonna go for right now while they dry. And then my sponges are just sitting here drying. So in this drawer, we just have all of the things that I grab on a daily basis, like hair ties, bobby pins. I have my headband that I use when I work out, my scrunchie that I use when I work out, and then this, obviously, I told you guys earlier, is what I use when I wash my face in the morning. And then I just have some other things tucked back there that I don't use on a daily basis, but still want quick access to. I also have, I actually think I'm gonna go put this in my purse. This is a little charger, like a external power pack. I don't know what I was saying. So I'm just gonna set that right there with my Lulu bag. And so yeah, this drawer is pretty organized. I also have, what do I have back here? I have a spare of these little nipple covers. I hate those little pad things that you have in your sports bras. So I bought one of these, and then my little one got a hold of them and they got stuck to a box, like a game box. And then I randomly stumbled upon them, but I had already ordered a second set. So I have 2 pairs of those, but I grab these every single day when I go to the gym. So those are gonna be right there. And then over here, other things that I grab on a daily basis, all of my detangling combs, brushes, all that kind of stuff. And then this is body glitter. I obviously don't use body glitter on a regular basis, but Halloween is coming up, and so I don't know if I will use this for Halloween for any costume, so I figured I would hold on to that. And then we have edge control, 2 different kinds. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of either of these. The Design Essentials one is pretty good, but these are the ones I have, so I figured I would just hold on to them for now. And then as we go down here, we have Derek's side and part of my side. So I just I don't really know what stuff in here he wants to get rid of or wants to keep. So if it was empty, I threw it away. And if it was like trash, I threw it away. But I just like stood everything up in here so that he can see it and get to it. And then I zipped up his razor clipper or his clippers sat here, his little man demi bag. And then behind there, you can't see, but all the way back there is his travel demi bag. So it's all organized here. He should be able to just reach in here and grab the stuff he wants. And then at a later time, he can declutter it and get rid of. Because there's definitely some stuff in here that's like duplicates. But like I said, I don't know what he wants to use and doesn't. So I didn't bother to actually throw away anything besides trash. So this over here is going to be all of my rollers. So I have these clip ones. I have the non-heat ones. And they just all fit in that bag nicely. I also have that set that you can sleep in, that you people use socks to do them as well. But yeah, I have a bunch of different rollers in here for me to use, and they just all fit in this bag. This bag actually completely folds down to this big, which is cool, but I just leave it open. Woo! I just leave it open because I use it as a storage bag right now. Okay, so here's how the whole system is looking. I have over here a little bit of extra stuff. I don't know why I couldn't get myself to throw away these body sprays. They smell so good. And yeah, I couldn't get myself to throw them away. So I kept them. There's no expiration, so I kept them. I also went ahead and moved all of my tampons to a zipper bag right here. And then back there is just all of my masks. My sister gifts me face masks all the time. And so I have 20 face masks. I don't know why. I don't even really use them, but I don't know. Every once in a while I want to treat myself to a spa day, so I'll use them. This is my hair drawer here, or little basket. So I have my twisting gels and setting gels here. I've got my oil. This is actually for me and Griffin for moisturizing her hair. But I'm just gonna keep it in my bathroom because I use it every day. And then I love this. It smells so good. It's actually for braids, but I spray it on my scalp on a regular basis, especially after I go to the gym, because it just keeps your scalp from getting super itchy. And then heat protectant, best on the market. And then this is actually brush cleaner and sponge cleaner, which you guys saw me spray earlier when I was wiping down all of my makeup. I sprayed that on the towel to wipe things down. And then I have castor oil, which is good for all kinds of things with skin, lashes, and then a body lotion. I actually don't use a lot of scented lotions just because I have some really sensitive skin. But every once in a while, I want to be a little girly, and I'll use this. This was gifted to me by the Team Mama Phoenix's old team, so I love to have that. And then coconut oil in there. Coconut oil is used for everything, including dental issues and whatever. So we keep that in the bathroom. And then I have a bunch of emery boards as well that I got on Amazon for my nails. All right, we'll go through this in a second, but this one is literally just all of my hair tools that I have. So I have a lot of different hair tools. I don't have to go through all of them, but it's basically straighteners, curling irons, blow dryer brushes. This is a straightening brush. And then in here are all of my headbands and things like that. I did put a couple of them in the washer because there's ones that I use every day, like my Lululemon one. I wear that every day to the gym, so I'm gonna put that in the laundry. And then I also have this bag here that just has a hair piece, and then it also has a shower cap in there as well. I don't use a shower cap that much, but when I do deep condition my hair, I like to put that on so that everything doesn't get wet, obviously. And also helps to keep everything moisturized. This bag right here, you guys can see, is from Victoria's Secret. I don't even know how old this bag is, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I shopped at Victoria's Secret. It's probably been 10 years. I don't even know if it's been in Phoenix's lifetime that I've shopped at Victoria's Secret. But this makeup bag has been amazing. It has traveled with me a lot of different places to a lot of different homes, and it is just held up very well. The outside is this snake skin like faux snakeskin fabric, and it's really like resistant to water and humidity, and it's very compact. So what I did was I put everything in here that I use on a daily basis that I dry quickly. So we've got contour. Oh, we've got contour, concealer, mascara, lip gloss. Stay in here. Eyeliner and foundation, all of the good stuff that I use every single day. And then I put all of my lip colors in here, and then a couple of standalone eyeshadows I threw in this little bag here. I feel like that'll keep everything from just like floating around at the bottom, which I hate. And then I have one, this is a very, very old eyeshadow palette that has like very dark and spooky colors that I usually use around Halloween when I do for like costume, because it has like black and purple. And then also I have setting powder here. So I have everything else in here that like I use on a daily basis. So this one will be the one that I'll pull out more, and then I can just like zip it all back up and put it back here, and hopefully that'll help me stay organized. I also threw out any of the palettes on the bottom. You can see my palettes. I threw out any of the eyeshadow palettes that were broken, and then I also threw out the blush palette that was broken, because I do have a new one, 2 new ones in here that have tops, and so that should keep my makeup bag from getting dirty. As you guys saw, it like was super dirty and covered with eyeshadow like powder and all kinds of stuff. So, and then like foundation, it was ridiculous. So, and then in here we have lash glue. I have lashes, but oh goodness, I have lashes, but I don't wear them that often. But like I said, usually if like Derek and I go on a date night, or we're going somewhere nice and fancy, like anniversary, I do like to throw on lashes every once in a while. So there it is, all nice and organized. Okay guys, so that is gonna do it. It's so funny, when I first started filming this or thought about filming this, I was like, I feel like it's not that cluttered. So I don't even know how like good of a video it would be. But honestly, I feel really, really good. I feel like I accomplished a lot. I'm gonna be so happy when I open up all of my cabinets and stuff tomorrow to get ready for the gym and see like, oh my gosh, everything is where it's supposed to be for once. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more decluttering videos, please leave me a message in the comments and let me know that you like this video. Also give us a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe for more homemaking, stay-at-home mom content, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.